The Westland Center is an enclosed mall in Westland, Michigan that opened in 1965. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Monday, Mall Madness. Every Monday I'll be releasing a new video on a defunct or maybe not so defunct mall and its history. Make sure you stick around at the very end of the videos. I'd like to see if you, the viewer, are paying attention. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for my latest mall video, defunct store, occasional Throwback Thursday, or soda history. Leave a suggestion about a future video or memories of this mall. Thanks. Michigan's Motor City was quick to adapt to the enclosed shopping mall concept. The J.L. Hudson Company, via their shopping centers, incorporated subsidiary, had developed two directionally named malls in the open-air format. The third project would be fully enclosed and, like all the previous land malls, be designed by architect Victor Gruen. Westland Center was constructed on 66 acres, located 23 miles west of downtown Detroit. At the shopping center's July 1963 groundbreaking, the site was in an unincorporated section of Wayne County. In order to keep the city of Livonia from annexing their community, local citizens voted to establish their own incorporated city called Westland, named after the newly completed Westland Center, which came into being in May of 1966. A mall-wide dedication was held on July 29, 1965. Among the 44 stores were Tom McCann Shoes, Winkleman's Ladies Wear, Himmelhoch's Ladies Wear, Westland Drugs, Hughes Hatcher Suffren Menswear, a two-level 42,000 SS Kresge 5 and dime, and a 19,000 square foot Kroger supermarket. Westland Center was anchored by a four-level 354,000 square foot J.L. Hudson's department store. The shopping complex was a tri-level structure, with the mall level being its main floor. There were also a small second-story mezzanine overlooking the East Court. A basement, or concourse level, ran beneath this area. 14 works of art decorated the courts and concourses. Column by George Rickey stood in the East Court. Other sculptural works included The Goose That Laid the Golden Egg and Jack and the Beanstalk by the Samuel Cashwan and Acrobats by Earl Kretzen. There was a Willy Wonka-style glass elevator and a king-size fountain that was connected to a timer and shot up to the ceiling. It also had an extra-large, hexagonal-shaped fish tank and an even bigger bird cage. The Westland Mall originally had two main courts, the East Court and the West Court. The beautiful East Court was the heart of the Westland Mall. The glass elevator, Hudson's restaurant, and a truly great fountain were the key attractions for any of the mall visitors who came. In 1968, a rooftop restaurant was reconfigured as the Penthouse 1 and 2 Twin Cinema. Eventually, 5 auditoriums would be in operation at the complex. Westland Center had its share of competitors over the years. The Wonderland Center in 1959, Livonia Mall in 1964, Fairlane Town Center in 1976, and Laurel Park Place Mall. The first addition to Westland was completed in the mid-1970s. Kroger on the West End was demolished. The original West Court extended into a new West Wing with a two-level 177,000 square foot JCPenney at its end. This store was dedicated on October 6, 1976. The next expansion was built on the mall's southeast corner. The project added 2 inline stores and a single-level 65,000 Illinois-based Main Street. This store welcomed its first shoppers on November 5, 1987. The Main Street chain was acquired by Milwaukee-based Kohl's, and in March of 1989, Main Street closed. It reopened as a rebranded Kohl's. the Westland store would eventually expand to 89,900 square feet. The third mall addition, built onto the west wing, brought a two-level, 188,000 square foot Sears, which began business on October 25, 1997. The complex received a major facelift in the year 2000. In August of 2001, Hudson's closed. It reopened as a rebranded Chicago-based Marshall Field's. Westland Center was acquired by Atlanta-based Gregory Greenfield and Associates in June of 2003. In September of 2006, Marshall Field's closed. It reopened as a rebranded Macy's. The retail shopping center now encompassed approximately 1,051,000 leasable square feet and contained 87 stores and services. In June of 2010, the complex was sold to Fort Worth-based Trademark Property Company. Syracuse Spinoso Real Estate Group was enlisted to handle its management and leasing. In 2014, Westland received a major renovation. Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secrets were remodeled. The center also added an Ulta Beauty, Charming Charlie, and a shoe carnival. In late 2016, a joint venture of Great Neck, New York's Namdar Realty Group, and Mason Asset Management acquired the mall. In March of 2017, Macy's closed. On August 15, 2021, Sears closed. With only two traditional anchors left, the Westland Shopping Center is considered a dead mall. It has experienced significant decline, with many stores closing, and the city is exploring options to redevelop the property. In 2023, the Westland mayor, Michael Landau, is leading the charge to possibly buy the property and revitalize the site. Landau says there are currently around 55 stores in the mall that can hold up to 120. He's now working on plans to develop the mall into a more walkable space with a diverse mix of attractions. Today, the single-level 1 million square foot mall is anchored by a JCPenney and Kohl's, and it has more than 60 stores and services. Congratulations! You made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hotshot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed or changed their names at this mall? So if your answer is 5, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment or some more details that I may have missed, or maybe even a suggestion for a future mall video you would like to see. Don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions. Thanks for watching.